Toppy Awards.
Let's talk about that.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Welcome to part 3. Let's talk about that, and we're going to talk about the Toppies and Toppies only. Let's get the Toppy here. It looks nothing like The Rock. Let's have him over here. Thank you.
Stop just
on cue.
On cue there, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's give out the first Toppy for TNA Superstar of the Year.
Superstar of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. I would think the runner-up on this one would have to be Matt freaking Hardy. He has had a career resurgence.
Yes.
But ladies and
Hardy
gentlemen,
has definitely had a career.
This guy right here is a person who WWE couldn't figure out what to do with him.
Nope.
And TNA actually figured it out. TNA, and it probably because he got a lot. This guy had a lot of creative freedom.
Yes, but I think he would beat down WWE's door to get back.
He probably would.
They called him home.
They probably would.
Mama's calling you home.
That's right. And leave your aunt behind. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the nephew of Dixie Carter. We're talking about EC3.
Congratulations, EC3. Here's your Toppy for being TNA's Wrestler of the Year.
That's right.
Superstar of the Year.
Superstar of the Year.
Yes. Up next is the Feud of the Year. So many feuds.
So many feuds. This feud comes off of this person coming out of NXT, like we talked about before, and I would have to say that he went straight up to superstardom by a clean victory.
Yes, he did.
He had a clean victory. Ladies and gentlemen, the Feud of the Year was John Cena taking on Kevin Owens.
Yes, it is. I believe that's a clear cut winner.
Clear cut.
And you come in, you beat the face of the place.
Face that runs the place.
Too bad he got his win back, but that's the lead. You're 50-50. You're gonna split each. I mean, like, come on, have one person be dominant for a while.
I would even think one of the runner-up would be John Cena and Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah,
they did very well together.
They did.
So I just wish Seth Rollins didn't get hurt.
I know.
Things would have changed a lot from what they are right now.
Nah, I think it would still be the same.
I mean, yes, the champion would still be the same right now, but
Reigns would be the champion.
Who he beat would be different. Of course, Seth Rollins would be the one to lose the belt. So,
but
wouldn't have the League of Nations.
No, Seth Rollins will be coming back each year when he shows back.
Of course, but they wouldn't have the League of Nations.
No League of Nations.
No League of So it's kind of like a Stone Cold Podcast situation, you know? Thank you for getting it.
Yes, I know. Our next award is a special award.
Special award.
Special Toppy.
We don't have any runners up on this at all.
It's the I'm sorry, so sorry award. And that goes to
exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, to the man who does not know how to watch his mouth and he lost all of his privileges in the WWE, ladies and gentlemen. This man is Hulk Hogan.
I'm sorry.
So sorry.
Our next one is the number 2 promotion in the world.
The number 2, in our opinion, the Toppy of the world.
We know WWE. It is the king of the mountain.
That's right.
It ain't gonna be knocked off anytime soon.
That's true.
It would bad writing and storylines.
That's true.
Not gonna be good. But number 2, it's his heads and shoulders above the rest.
That's true. Even though for a long time people said this other promotion was number 2, but ladies and gentlemen, most of the time people want to take a number 2 when they thought about this company.
Yes.
Because they weren't consistent. This company is consistent, and it's been a lot of doors have been opened up here lately. Yes. And they've really been pushing through those doors. They've been knocking those doors down, ladies and gentlemen. The number 2 promotion in the world would have to be Ring of Honor.
Of course. And Ring of Honor deserves a Toppy because they are a great organization, and if they were to get a much bigger backing, I believe they will give Vince a run for his money like WCW is.
So you got the number 1 promotion, which is WWE. Your number 2 promotion would be considered Ring of Honor. Your promotion on the rise is House of Hardcore. I think things are looking up.
Yes.
For the world of wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Next
little award is called A Fool and His Money Soon Part. And that award goes to the WWF for hiring Sting, or WWE for hiring Sting. I'm sorry, this has not gone over quite well. Have you sold enough shirts and DVDs to
Of
make
course.
up for it? Have you sold enough pay-per-views to make up for it?
I don't know about pay-per-views,
I
but
don't think
I think they sold plenty of merchandise off of it. Having his DVD, having him with the game and everything.
But have they?
I think they've made their money back on him.
I hope so, because if not, it's been a losing
Yes.
bankruptcy.
I think it's. I think it was too little, too late. I think they waited so long. He waited so long to say yes,
Yes.
that it kind of messed up. Because I think if he was
Give us 5 years earlier.
yeah, if he was a few years younger, I don't think this would have happened to him and him get injured like this. Next would be the Ring of Honor Superstar of the Year. Your TNA Superstar of the Year was EC3.
There are so many.
Oh, there's
In
tons
Ring
of
of
Ring of Honor.
But this one man, like
Tons.
with Ring of Honor, is heads and shoulders above the rest. I mean, just barely. But he is no doubt. The Toppy deserves this Toppy.
I believe
110%.
I believe that the runner-up would have to be the man who had the longest reign with that champion, with the World Championship, who's over 2 years undefeated.
Yeah.
Never been pinned for over 2 years, and that would be Jay Briscoe.
No, that's true.
That he'd be runner-up.
He would be runner-up, yes.
And if he was still champion right now, he'd probably be the
I
number
think he
one
would
person. He would be number one. He would be the Ring of Honor Superstar of the Year. But ladies and gentlemen, the Ring of Honor Superstar of the Year this year would have to be the man who not only had the long reign as TV champion,
Yes.
but has also won the World Championship in Ring of Honor and held both of them and defended both of them simultaneously at on the same nights, 2 different matches.
Yes.
Not against the same person, 2 different matches, ladies and gentlemen. And that has to go to Mr. Lethal Injection himself from the House of Truth, Jay Lethal.
Of course. And he may be in running for next year if things don't change
That's
and be a
true.
world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite one. This is the commentator of the year. This guy right here has gone from sad news of, hey, I can't wrestle anymore.
That's right.
This year that happened to him. He could not wrestle anymore.
You think your career's over, and when one door closes, another one opens, and he is definitely deserving. And it's only a matter of time before he is on the big stage.
Yes, I could see it now, ladies and gentlemen, on Raw one day, this man being one of the 3 men in the booth,
Yes.
maybe with himself and that new Mario Renaro,
Yes.
and maybe Byron Saxton,
Could be.
because you know JBL's getting older,
Yes.
Jerry's getting way older, and Michael Cole's getting older. So Michael Cole could go backstage and be a producer for the commentator. Instead of having Vince yell in your ear, just have Michael Cole talk to you softly.
Yeah, that would probably help too.
They probably would, but ladies and gentlemen,
That's what peeved Mick Foley off.
exactly. The commentator of the year would have to be the man known as Corey Graves. He has really jumped into this role and gone heads above everybody else, learning and how to do this role and succeeding very well.
Yes, I mean, I enjoy him. I love listening to him.
Right.
He doesn't get on your nerves like some other ones do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next one.
This next one is like
It's a tie.
It's a tie,
It's a tie.
and they both are deserving
Of course.
of the Toppy.
All these people that have, most of these people, I would say, that have passed this year would be deserving of this one. It's called the Gone But Not Forgotten. And we've had a lot of them. And a lot of them. I would think, since this is a tie, the next one that would be coming up would be Nick Bockwinkel.
Could be, yes.
But we had a tie with this one in the Gone But Not Forgotten list, and that is the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and the Rowdy one, Roddy Piper.
Yes.
So we want to say that we do miss you both.
Yes.
And that you know,
Well deserving.
very well deserving of this reward.
Up next, we have the NXT Superstar of the Year. And like with the Ring of Honor and TNA, this guy here, he's leading the revolution of NXT.
He is.
He is the forefront. He is the one carrying NXT on his back.
He's even talking about, you know, if he got called up right now, he would actually be disappointed because he's got more work to do in NXT to keep the revolution going.
Yes. And that man who is the NXT Superstar of the Year is Finn Balor.
The NXT champion.
NXT champion, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, next is the biggest mistake of the year.
Yes, big mistake.
Overall, with the whole world of wrestling, every promotion possible, the biggest mistake of the year has to go to WWE not reinstating Daniel Bryan after 2 doctors have cleared him. They have literally said his brain is better than a person his age that's never had concussions.
So thumbs down to you, WWE.
That's
for
true.
not. Go ahead. You know, I know you want. What if something happens to him? Yeah. What if something never happens to him? You know. That's,
Right.
What if something happens to John Cena? You can't just go by what ifs. Tommy Dreamer should have been wrestling, but he was out there wrestling several matches. I thought he seemed to be worse off than Daniel Bryan, but you keep Daniel Bryan in the shadows.
There you go.
Because you know if he shows up, your champion Roman Reigns is going to be because people wouldn't say, oh. All he's got to do is point at the title and look out, Roman Reigns is done for.
That's true. And the last one in part 3, let's talk about it, would be the shock of the year.
The shock of the year. Who gets a toppy for the shock of the year?
I think this guy right here, one of his biggest wrestling people that he loved so much when he was growing up. We may have to go send him these because he could go around just like Owen Hart did
Yes.
with the Slammies, because he has had quite a few awards on this show. But ladies and gentlemen, the shock of the year would have to go to Kevin Owens beating John Cena, like we have said numerous times,
Clean.
at WWE Elimination Chamber 2015 cleanly.
Cleanly.
In his first official WWE matchup.
That list is so short.
So
of
short.
who has beaten John Cena cleanly?
Yes,
It's like, I think it's 5 or less that you can name.
that's true.
So that shows they are looking for big things for Kevin Owens.
I hope so. I mean, because a lot of the NXT guys that have come in have been pooped on and haven't gone anywhere.
Man, Tyler Breeze that list now.
Yes, exactly. It's not good, people. It's not good.
He's getting beat left and right now.
Yep,
It's never good.
not good at all.
Well, that is it for Let's Talk About That. We gave out Toppy Awards on this big year ender for Top Rope Reality. Up next is the list.
That does not.
As we're going to be reading from the storybook again, booking an NWO style takeover NXT. We'll give you some more toppies. We're going to add the 50 matches W fans must see, 50 through 41. 10 shocking superstars fired, no one saw coming at number 8. And then we're going to finish off with some more toppies as we end the big year ender this week. Episode A6 of Top Rope Rally. So come on back to part 4, the list.
That does not miss.
I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a cat.
And we want to wish you a Merry Christmas as we start part 4 in a few clicks. New Sean. Jeez, the way. New Sean!
We got a new shit!